Answer this question real quick. Have you ever been told that in order to grow on social media, you have to have an aesthetically pleasing social media? I'm going to give you a second to answer that, and then we'll be right back. So now that you had a second or two to actually think about that, you've probably come to the realization that, yeah, I have been told, whether it was by a friend who's a social media expert or whether it was just on a random video, telling you that in order to grow on social media, in order to find success on social media, you have to have an aesthetically pleasing grid. What that means is that your color scheme throughout your grid, let's take Instagram for example. Think about your Instagram profile. You'll see every single post that you've made. In order to be successful, each one of those has to have the same color scheme and it has to have the same font or you're doomed. This is just not true. I've had the privilege of interviewing so many amazing experts in this field of social media and using social media to grow a business or grow a brand to help inspire other people. And each time I ask this question, they give me the same response. The question is, do you need an aesthetically pleasing social media grid or social media in general? Does it have to look pretty all the time in order to grow? And the answer has consistently been no. What really matters when it comes to growing on social media for your business or for your brand is the words that come out of your mouth, the content itself. The content is not the cover image that has a fancy image and that has a fancy font and that all the fonts are the same. That's not what matters. What matters is the words that come out of your mouth. What matters is answering people's questions. What matters is providing people value so that they come back. They don't care about what your feed looks like. They care about you answering their questions. They care about you giving them tips about a specific field. Maybe you're in real estate. Maybe you're a mechanic. Maybe you're a nurse. And you provide information to people that they can take away and that they can go use in their real life. And so that is what's really important. So if you're watching this right now and this whole time during your social media journey, maybe it's been 1 month, maybe it's been 10 years, and you've been told that in order to grow, you cannot make one mistake when it comes to your feed. The aesthetic of your feed, the color of your feed, the fonts that go down into your feed. If you look at some of the biggest brands in the social media game, let's take Gary Vaynerchuk for example. If you look at his profile, none of his posts look alike. They are all different. The style is always different. And if you look at it, he is one of the most influential social media influencers in the game. Yeah, sure. Does he mix up his content? Absolutely. He mixes his content up based upon what consumers want. What are consumers consuming more of? It may be a meme of his face and some funny joke that is also really inspiring and true. Or maybe it's a reel, or maybe it's a meme and then a reel, right? So he changes it up all the time. Maybe it's a carousel. He's a really good person to pay attention to when it comes to the changes in style of the content itself, right? So the words and then the delivery of the content is really, really important, way more important than making sure that your fonts match and that the color scheme is all correct and it never has a hiccup. None of that really matters. What really matters is what you are saying to other human beings. So if you're watching this video and if you stuck around this long, first of all, thank you. Second of all, this is your sign to stop focusing on all the wrong things. Start focusing and start guiding your attention to the things that do matter. Start crafting the right words to provide to your audience, to your friends, to your families, to your peers, so that they may take something away from what you're saying. And so what's really interesting about this is that most people would rather focus on the aesthetic of their feed. They would rather spend 15 hours in Canva crafting the perfect cover image and making sure that the designs are all perfect, rather than really thinking about, what does my audience want from me? What does my audience need from me? What do my clients expect from me? How do I get more clients? By providing more information that's valuable to them and their family and their friends, right? That's what we should be focusing on. So again, this is your sign to stop focusing on all the wrong things. Stop focusing on the aesthetic and all the prettiness and all the fluff of social media. Start focusing on the things that actually matter to other humans. If you enjoyed this video at all, it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe, like this video, and even leave a comment below about something that you agreed on or maybe something that you disagreed with me on. That would be awesome to hear your thoughts. And if you're up for it, hit that notification bell, because I'm going to be coming out with a lot more of these videos that I would love your participation on. I would love for you to continue to join the conversation so that we all can learn from each other and we can all grow together. We'll see you on the next video.